Well, not of you the whole thing, but we're just going to start. This is Lance and I going for a walk. Still haven't figured out an easy way to hold it. I'd like to have some sort of, like that guy does.
Oh yeah.
And that way I can just
I
walk.
think it's a
It's got to be a harness with a
Yeah.
stick or something.
kind of a harness.
Because it looks like his arms are free. You know, he's not actually holding it.
It is a cold mofo out
Yeah,
here.
it is cold. I'd like to have my hands in my pocket. So we probably won't walk too far, but this is one of our little walking paths that Lance and I go on.
Rarely, once a year.
Yeah, we're real health nuts.
That's going to change though. I'm going to get back into biking and walking.
Especially when it warms up. Right now it's just too freaking cold. What is it, in the 20s you said?
25 right now, with not to mention the wind chill. It
Yeah.
feels like it's 0 out here.
You know, it would help if I had my gloves on. Did I bring them? Oh, it's in my other jacket. I'll just have to trade hands, I guess. Keep one warm at a time.
Leave that there because it's too fucking cold to hold it.
I bet the beavers are hidden. Otherwise, I'd walk out there and show you the beavers. We got a little family out there to the right.
Oh yeah?
You weren't with me when I found those?
Uh-uh.
It was a little scary because I'm standing there and here they come across the pond towards me, you know, and I'm like, I don't know how aggressive they are, you know?
I don't know either.
I've never heard of them attacking anybody, but they didn't act like they were afraid of me. But they disappeared, so maybe they had like some underwater den or something that they went into. I couldn't see them.
I guess that's gunfire here off the distance.
Yeah, that's where we went that one
Shooting
time, the
range.
shooting range, That's quite a ways off, but I could hear it. I don't know how many miles that is out there, but it's just outside of town.
What did we get yesterday? Raw apple cider vinegar, raw unfiltered honey.
Oh, that was good stuff.
I think that's
Just outside of Windsor.
blackberries that were the size of
Oh,
nectarines.
they were big. I
you
forgot
tried
about.
any yet?
Not yet. I need to wash those up.
Just wondering if they're sweet and how big the seeds are. The seeds may be horrible.
Oh, I hope not. I hadn't thought of that. Well, that would suck.
You'd have to just spit them out. I don't know.
You know, as big as if they're really big, I might be better off just juicing them
Maybe.
and then take it. Ooh, wouldn't that be good?
That would
Take
be
the
good.
juice and turn it into wine. I haven't done wine in
What do you do? Just let it sit and ferment?
years. You have to add a little bit of yeast
Oh yeah.
and sugar, and then to keep it safe, you have to cover it with. We used balloons. And then as it expands and stuff, the gases, the balloon goes up. And then when the balloon starts, when it goes all the way back down again, then it's done. And you cap it off and let it rest for about 2 weeks. And
Ferments.
good stuff, yeah. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they make their hooch in jail because I don't think they're. It'd be kind of hard to hide a balloon.
Yeah, I don't think they can, they?
I think they have it's probably a much unsafer process. Just let it sit and ferment.
Gross.
Yeah. From what I hear, it's pretty nasty tasting.
Well, if that lake in Windsor was frozen,
I
you know
bet this one
one's
is.
frozen.
Yeah.
It's white with snow still.
It sure does. It may be frozen enough to actually walk on.
I don't want to try it. Of course, it's not really that deep.
Not right here where the road is.
Where the dock, there used to be a road, yeah. Actually, there still is a road, you said.
Yep.
But it's submerged.
But it's been covered a lot this year, so we've had quite a bit of rain. I only seen part of it this year. Last year, it went down enough that I saw quite a bit of it. Here's a shooting range for the bows and arrows. One of them. There's a bunch of them out here. Another walking trail. There's, I think, 4 or 5 out here.
The road is exposed, so the water level is down. This guy at work told me that the lakes are really down
Right
because
now?
It's been so dry.
Oh, okay.
This summer was wet, but this winter and fall it's been really dry.
Yeah, it hasn't rained a whole lot lately. Woo! Cold hands.
Yucca plants.
Yuccas.
Those are edible. Not
The roots are.
Yeah, the stalk is too. The stalk shoots up.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
You peel back the fibrous.
Well, I know in New Mexico you could actually buy the roots to eat. I don't know if they do that here or not.
Never had
That may be too exotic for Missouri. Too exotic.
I don't know. Do you feel like you've gone far enough?
I take it you do.
I don't know.
My fingers are really cold. At least you've got yours covered. I'd kind of like to walk down to the lake where it's this close anyway. Check out the ice and see how thick it is. I'm just trading hands holding this camera. Oh, excuse me.
I've got gloves. I didn't think it was cold enough to wear them.
That's what I mean. Mine are in my other jacket. I wasn't thinking.
Yesterday was actually pretty nice.
It was nice. Of course, the sun was out.
The sun was out. It was warmer.
It's overcast today, boy, big time. Cold, cold, cold. This is my last day off. I have to go back to work tomorrow.
Same here.
Thinking about starting Uber and Lyft. That's one of the reasons why I bought this phone. That's how I justified it anyway. So right now I'm in the process, the fun part, just learning how to use the phone and the recording devices. And I got my Bluetooth set up in the car. So now all I have to do is talk to my phone and it dials whoever I want, which is pretty cool. All I have to do now is just get all the numbers programmed into it.
Oh, I can actually see the other road on the other side.
Yeah, that's the lowest I've seen it in a long time. I think since last year.
Going hither.
You know what? I may not be recording this on the way back. I think just
Yeah, don't blame
down
me.
here and stopping
Get a good look at the lake.
and call it a day. I don't even have a hat on.
Get a shot of the clouds up there. It's kind of neat.
Okay. Up there, kind of where that white glowing spot is, where the sun probably is. Uh-huh. Yeah, you can't tell much about it. Just gray.
Looks like it's moving out of the northwest.
That's the weatherman. Lance is a weather fanatic. One of his favorite pastimes is drinking a little bit, watching it rain and thunder, and looking for tornadoes. Hey, somebody else left their bottle. What do we got here? Mike's Lemonade. How about that?
Frozen solid.
I wonder if I just committed another not breach of contract, but by mentioning a name brand. You know, they should see it as commercial instead of being upset about it.
You may have to edit that out.
The reason I say that is I was playing some music on one of the videos recently, and they flagged it and said that I was infringing on a copyright. Everybody's got their fingers in the pie. There's the West Loop.
Geese.
I hear them. Hey, there they are. Let's see if I can see them. There's too many trees. If we rode there on the lake, we could get them.
Yep.
Hey. Where are they at? Are they out front yet? There we go. There they go. Cool. Well, I got a glimpse of them anyway. Wish would have been a little further down.
Well, they're squawky.
Yeah. Hey, I heard a story about that. Do you know why they do that?
Why?
They are encouraging the lead goose because the lead goose is doing most of the work. And the reason they fly in a V formation is because that's where the least resistance is. The one in front is cutting the air,
Oh.
and the further back you go, the more disrupted the air is, more parted. So it's the easiest flying in the rear of the V shape.
That makes sense.
And what they do is they rotate. The guy in the very front will fly as long as he can. Then he goes to the rear where it's the easiest, and they systematically work their way back to the front again.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that neat?
Where did you learn that at?
From a preacher.
Oh, good.
Yeah. He was a goose hunter.
I had no idea.
Yeah. He said, if Christians had the sense of a goose, we would be better off. And I said, what are you talking about? He said, because they're encouraging. They're honking, saying, hey, keep it up. You're doing great,
Instead of slandering and backbiting, somebody
Yeah. Instead of picking people apart, they're praising them, saying, hey, you're doing a great job. Keep it up.
go.
Like cheerleaders. I thought that was really neat.
You see that sky
Uh-huh.
through here in the middle?
That's pretty wild, isn't it?
Pretty.
Pretty. I'm not sure how well it'll show up in this thing, because the colors are so subdued.
You see the sunlight in the distance? It's
Oh, there's the
orange.
orangey color, uh-huh. That's pretty.
It's quite beautiful.
I may end up buying a tripod or something so that I can get better still shots.
You just need a brace thing like
Yeah.
Mr. O'Hara wears.
Mr. O'Hare.
O'Hara, I think.
Mr. O'Hare. I like the way he talks. I like that accent.
Mm-hmm. He's Australian. Which is British, basically.
Yeah. He was talking about the difference in language. He was talking about being pissed. And he corrected himself and made sure everybody understood that he didn't mean he was angry. He just meant that he was drunk. Oh, I forget about you, English. You don't use the words the same way. He's talking about making a video when you're pissed. Oh! God, that's cold.
Bloody this and bloody that.
Look at all the stumps in the ice.
Well, at least they've got this cleared out. Usually it's just full of debris.
Yeah.
It's quite lovely, isn't it?
Oh my.
That sounded UK.
It's quite lovely. Yuck.
Wow. This is beautiful, really.
It is pretty. I bet we could walk out to some of those.
God, I'm not interested. I'm freezing.
Yeah. Ooh, feel the wind coming off the lake.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
Ouch! Boy, the water is really down. Look at all this ground. This is underwater usually. Wow. Hey, you know what? I bet you could probably walk from here to those other pieces of road. I don't think I want to find out, but it's possible.
Because of the ice?
Yeah! If you were going to walk across the lake, today would be the day.
Yesterday would have been the day.
Yeah, well, it would have been more comfortable, yeah. Very cool. Okay, I'm going to do a quick close-up here. Riveting. Lance can't, I don't know if you can hear Lance or not, but he's saying it's riveting. Woo, I mean the wind is blowing cold. It is as cold as it looks. Dang. Do a nice little up the beach scene here. Okay, folks, I am calling it a day. Thanks for watching.